walk through in your head. You did everything. You have to focus on the right things. Concentrate and imagine the right things happening in your life, and they will manifest themselves just the same. The rule goes both ways. The next step, the S in visualization. Oh, let me say this really quick, because this is important. You imagine what you desire. You will what you imagine. And lastly, you create what you will. Imagination is more important than knowledge. It truly is. Because education is important, but knowledge is limited. Imagination encompasses the entire world. It encompasses every aspect that God gives us within this universe. Imagination ties all of those things together. And then it begins to stimulate the process, and that's how evolution happens. God has already planted the seed in your heart. He just wants you to start seeing what He's got for you. But you have to also be mindful, like Sister Camille mentioned, your tribe. Your tribe is very important, because the fastest way to kill a big dream is to tell it to the wrong person. Yes. So if you ever want to find yourself, if you say, I want to stay on this job 40 years and I don't see whatever it is that's in my heart, my spirit, go tell it to negative Annie, and I guarantee you she'll talk you out of that dream. The S in the word vision, strategic. We have to be strategic. God is a strategic God. As we've said over and over again today, and it's the reason why it's been repeated. The Bible says, write the vision and make it plain. That is your first step in being strategic about manifesting your vision. When you're writing the vision, the key is to write down not only the vision, but how you feel. Again, going back to imagination, how you feel about achieving that goal. Because nothing will manifest without a plan. And a plan will not manifest without a feeling. Okay? We're people unless something's wrong with you. And some people have some issues that they can't feel. But we're people. So we feel. We feel everything is an emotionally driven response. So you have to write it down, and you have to actually write down how you felt about it. What is the response? Okay? Did you cry? Did you laugh? Were you overwhelmed with joy? Did you buy your mama a house? Did you go buy that Tesla? Whatever it is, you want to write it down and be very strategic about this is the vision. I have made it plain. And Lord Jesus, once I achieve that vision, this is the next steps for me. This is how I'm going to feel. This is the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to give you praise. Yes. And secondly, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I'm going to go buy that Tesla. I can't get a Tesla now since my auntie just said she didn't want, so. And I'm going to switch it up on you. I think of a next car. But anyway, the Bible also says that the simple will believe anything, but the prudent gives thoughts to their steps. So that is the whole point of being strategic. You have to give thoughts to your steps. You have to come up with a strategy. So you have to ask yourself, what has God placed in my heart? What vision does He have for me? What vision did He give to me? Then you have to determine what steps you need to take to get there. Everything in life is done. Everything that was done in life had to be planned. You have to have a sense of direction. It's your GPS to manifesting your dreams. If you do not have a strategic map on how you're going to get there, I can tell you exactly where you're going, and there's nowhere fast. And then lastly, after you create the plan, and creating a plan doesn't mean you have to know everything. You don't. You just need to be strategic in it. And strategy may be hiring a business coach. Strategy may be consulting with an accounting queen. You just have to be very strategic in your steps, because misguided steps can lead us to some very bad places, okay? And I'm sure we've all been there. But you want to be very strategic in your steps. And then in your strategy, start thanking God for manifestation. Thank Him in advance, because it's already done. Okay? We say amen all the time. We say amen all the time. And for those of you who don't know, amen means it is so.
Yes.
It is so. So it is done. So after you begin to plan your steps and you've got them all planned out, so you got your GPS, you got your roadmap, you say amen. Okay? The I in vision. The second I. Remember, the first I was imagination. The second I, initiative. You have to take initiative. You have to initiate this process. You, not God. Okay? I know some of us were raised old school to where we say, Lord, you gonna order my steps. Well, you gotta start stepping. Because he's sitting there looking at you like you sitting down watching TV, asking me to order your steps. What, step you over to the volume or to the power button, turn it off? I'm confused. So you have to start stepping. Taking the initiative takes heart. It takes heart. An initiative is to start something with the faith that it will continue. And the Bible says faith without works is dead. To take the initiative is to start the work. All you really need to do is start moving forward towards that vision. And keep in mind, you have to be strategic with that movement. So you can't just start moving anywhere. Be strategic in moving towards that vision. But you have to initiate the movement, because nobody's going to do it for you. Vision without execution is just a hallucination. Start your research, seek assistance, start putting money aside for it, and be strategic. It is no different than when you're planning your vacation. Whether it's a family vacation, a girl's trip, whatever it is that you plan, you start researching destinations, flights, hotels, dates, everything. Y'all start having powwows, and then you start saving money towards that thing. Once again, we're focused on the wrong things because we just manifested that vacation and everything worked out as planned. It might have been a few hiccups or detours along the way, but you still took that trip because you put the initiative behind making that trip happen. We're not applying our efforts to the right things. And if you don't, check it out. If you don't know how to take the initiative, ask God. Ask God. I guarantee you he will show up. I've been stalled on a project that I've been working on. I've been stalled on it for about 2 years now. About 2 years. A little over 2 years ago, I lost one of my younger sisters right over in Edwardsville. And God put a vision on my heart shortly after her passing, about a month after her passing. And I kept saying, just something was off. I was taking the initiative, but I wasn't. And I wasn't. Well, I didn't have direction. I didn't have a sense of direction. I didn't have a roadmap on how to honor her legacy, right? So I just started asking God, like, could you show me how to start this thing? Because I got all these ideas, and I didn't wrote the vision down. I didn't made it very plain, but something's happening. Do you know, this just happened a couple of weeks ago. As I was thinking about this, I'm like, Lord, show me how to take the initiative. And he said, it's not time for that. Not quite yet. What I need you to be focusing on is this right now. Something dropped, when I say dropped out the sky, an idea dropped out the sky. And it wasn't an idea, it was something very familiar to me. It was something that I do literally every single day, but hadn't given any thought to it. And so that's why that vision was not coming to life, because again, it was all about timing. It wasn't time for that because I was supposed to do this first that led to that. And then I come home and I'm talking to Aquila and I'm telling her about the revelation that I had. And she was extremely tired because she was fresh off the Queen's Dreams and jeans in Phoenix. So her brain was fried at the moment. The next morning she said, I got something for you. God gave me something for you last night. I said, what? And she named the project that I was supposed to be working on right now. So if you do not know how to take the initiative, or it just seems like there is an unexplained stall, ask God. I guarantee you he will show up and he'll give it to you. You have not because you ask God. Period. You put a period behind that. The O in the word vision, opportunity. You must be prepared to show up. You must be prepared at all times when opportunities show up, because it will present itself. There's an old saying that luck happens when preparation meets opportunity. I say blessings happen when preparation meets opportunity. But you have to be prepared for every opportunity that comes into alignment with that vision. Not every opportunity you get, but every opportunity that comes into alignment with your vision. If you want a chance to win, you have to be prepared to play the game, okay? I personally don't believe opportunity knocks. They say opportunity knocks. I don't believe that. I just don't. I believe opportunities are all around us. Yeah. They're all around us right here. We're just not strategic enough, brave enough, or have the courage to just pick them up. Bend down, pick them up. That's all you got to do. Because the opportunities If it's in alignment with your vision, and if your vision is alignment with the purpose that God has put in your heart, the opportunities are already there.
Yeah.
They're there.
Yeah.
Okay? So again, once you get strategic about things, the opportunity will start presenting itself, and you have to be prepared when the opportunities show up. And sometimes, going back to initiative, you have to be an opportunity maker.
Yeah.
You can't be afraid to create a space for your opportunity. If it's not showing up, and you know that God gave you that thing, and you don't quite understand why you have not found that opportunity, you gotta create that opportunity. I'm just being honest. Aquila right now is in the middle of pitching a TV show because she said the opportunity now, this woman has been on VH1, y'all may have seen her on T.I. and Tiny's Friends and Family Hustle. But she said the opportunity for what her vision is has not presented itself quite yet. Because it's bigger than her tour. And she knows that. So she said, I'm about to pitch my TV show. I said, well, you go, girl. And from there, she took the initiative to start researching, and I'm going to pitch it. She knew specifically what network she was going to pitch it to. She said, I'm going to pitch it to them, and I kind of figured out how I'm going to pitch it to them, or whatever. So you have to, sometimes you got to be prepared to be an opportunity creator. We create opportunities all the time. And I'm going to be really quick with telling you this. This woman is so amazing when it comes to creating opportunities. And she's traveled all over the world speaking. But we did a Bosscation. I went on a Bosscation that she hosted last May. And on that Bosscation, one of the speakers that was on there, phenomenal speaker, Tish Times. Tish Times was on there, and Tish was just speaking or whatever, and the boat was just going and going and going. And Aquila stopped and said, baby, now you're an international speaker. We are no longer on American soil. Okay? You add that to your resume. You see what I'm saying? She created that space and that opportunity to take Tish from a national speaker to an international speaker, because at that time, I don't even know where we were. We were in Mexico somewhere, but that's where she was presenting. That's where she was speaking. So now she can properly add that to her resume. Be courageous enough to create the opportunity, create the spaces for you. The same way you get out there and you can Uber, you can Lyft, and you can do everything, side hustle you can. That's no different. You're creating an opportunity for you to make more money. So you just have to be able to shift if you have to. And whether you take advantage of an opportunity that's already available to you, or you be courageous enough to create your opportunity, you have to create the opportunity. But the opportunity takes the capacity to connect. You have to have the capacity to connect. You cannot do this thing alone.
That's right.
You cannot. You have to continuously seek situations that are in alignment with your vision. And you have to trust God in that process. Because I'm going to tell you, God will, He will pluck people out of your life and replace them with people that are in alignment. And that could have been your old friend, your sister girl, your best cousin. Y'all talk to people. But God will start plucking people out of your life and replacing them with the people that you need to be surrounded by, known as your tribe, your village, however you want to call it. But you have to have that capacity to connect. And a lot of us don't. We hold on to well, I'm just trying to keep it real. I don't want to change, no new friends. Well, all your old friends is broke, sis, so I tell you what, you either need to accept the fact that you are going to be broke, because you are only the average of your 5 closest friends, okay? The 5 closest people to you, the average. So if you show me 5 broke people, I'm going to show you number 6, okay? So, no new friends tells me you do not have the capacity to connect. And I get that all the time. When I'm working with people and they're developing themselves or whatever, first thing they say, oh no, I don't deal with new people. I don't know new friends. Well, that means no new levels. No new levels. Have the capacity to connect and be open. Because guess what? In those connections create the opportunities.
Yes.
Yep.
You have to. I met Aquila a couple of years ago at an event. I was speaking at this mansion party or whatever. And as I was speaking at the mansion party, that was my first time seeing this lady. She was doing salt and pepper and everything. And she was doing it. So I met her. It was, a good opportunity to meet everyone there, right? I'm gonna tell you about the capacity to connect. She walked me to my car. Now, mind you, there was a lot going on inside this mansion. Aquila took the time out to walk me to my car. And she walks me to my car and she stood there and talked to me for a little bit. That was the capacity to connect. So we didn't know what that space was gonna mean. We didn't. Right. We had no idea. But something in her spirit said, I'm gonna walk this chick to her car so we can stay connected. That's the bottom line. You have to have the capacity to connect. Put yourself in the room. Yeah. Get around people with shared interest and people with the same vision or the vision that is in alignment with your vision. You have to put yourself in the room and then start to begin scaling information. Because if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. You know, I want to be the dumbest person in every room I go to. I want to know what you got to give me because I'm going to scale that information. We all don't have equal opportunity, that's a lie. But we all have the equal opportunity to become more than what people thought we would become. So we wasn't born with the equal opportunities. But expect chance encounters because they will show up. Meeting Aquila was a chance encounter a couple of years ago, and look at us now. And baby, this is only the beginning because when she pitched that TV show and she did it, y'all gonna see me on But you have to open up your mindset. You cannot have a closed mindset. And lastly, the N in the word vision. One of the most important letters in the word vision. Your dreams are non-negotiable. Wow. You are non-negotiable. Stop negotiating on your vision. Stop. God gave it to you. Did he negotiate when he said it was about to be light? Who did he consult with? Devil's trying to say, no, we need dark. Get up out of my heaven then. That's what I'm going to need you to do. Because it's non-negotiable. Your dreams are non-negotiable. You are non-negotiable. So again, be mindful of the opportunities that present themselves because you may get an opportunity. But when you get that opportunity, if it's not an opportunity that's in alignment with your vision, then you begin to negotiate your worth. So that goes into every aspect of your life. Your dreams are non-negotiable. So just to recap, V, visualization. I, use your imagination. S, be strategic. I, take the initiative. O, be prepared for when the opportunity show up. And once it shows up, remember that you and your dreams are non-negotiable.